Good morning, everyone. Lavin, thank you. It's great to see this energy and great to see some fantastic hosts and hostesses out here bringing a lot of energy and activity to this forum. I'm really pleased because what we are seeing is that this entire event, TiE SmashUp, is actually going from strength to strength. As Lavin mentioned, I had a number of 350. He mentions now we've crossed 400. So it's great to see 400 like-minded people gather today and trying to basically pretty much further what the motto and ethos of TiE is all about, which is fostering entrepreneurship. It's also great to see that this is a long weekend. We are on a Saturday morning, and it's the fag end of the week, and the energy that I see is fantastic, fantastic. So look, I think I'm also going to use this opportunity to a little bit plug in about TiE Mumbai, what we do, and a little bit also about Everstone. I have to do that plug-in, right? So first about TiE Global. As you know, we started live in 1992 in Silicon Valley. So that's where really the whole idea of creating a not-for-profit platform across the world to support entrepreneurship, foster it, and work with entrepreneurs, would-be entrepreneurs, and people who basically aspiring to be entrepreneurs began life. Since then, we've grown from strength to strength over the last 22 years. We've essentially now got presence in 17 countries and over 62 cities. So it's a burgeoning kind of a population. It's an ecosystem where the beauty is that anyone part of any chapter anywhere around the world can connect and network with anyone across the TiE community. So it's a great opportunity to become a TiE member, and even greater opportunity as you travel the world and as you go across a journey of entrepreneurship to make more friends, associates, business relationships, and hopefully just get to know more people. In TiE Mumbai, we fundamentally work on what we call as the MIND framework. Mentoring, inspiring, networking, and educating. And you will see a lot of that as you go through the day. Essentially, we're trying to do all of these in each and every one of our 60 or 70 programs that we run during the year. And that's a lot of programs, over a program a week, sometimes as many as 2 to 3 programs a week. So we encourage you to follow the framework of TiE and do all of these. You could be a mentor, you could be inspiring people, you do have the opportunity to network extensively with over 400 like-minded people, and finally, we all learn, and we continue to learn, and we continue to basically educate as we learn. We've also, this year onward, started realizing that as TiE in Mumbai and entrepreneurship in Mumbai becomes a lot more robust and vibrant, there's a need to get also a little bit more focused. We are seeing that, Lavin had an interesting slide on technology and TiE's kind of a historical association with technology. But entrepreneurship is just not about technology. So we've created 5 verticals focused on food and beverages and the entire system, from food retail to food, basically restaurants, to supply chain, back-end infrastructure, people supplying to the food industry, etc. Media and entertainment, everything from print, TV, radio, social media, etc. Clean energy and environment, technology, and finally healthcare. So we have created these 5 verticals, the intention being that as people focus on these sectors, as we start looking at creating new businesses and opportunities in these sectors, there will be a much more focused agenda with programs and events that we will run during the year to essentially help entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs, to basically build a beginning and help grow the businesses as they build the businesses in these sectors. TiE SmashUp, I don't need to talk about. I think, Lavin, you've already talked a lot about it. But I think fundamentally what the whole genesis of TiE SmashUp was that as TiE itself grew as a larger community, there was a fear, or there was a belief that TiE was becoming more and more an organization for larger companies, the big boys. And that's where we realized that as we see companies go through their entire evolution, from an idea to a startup, to becoming an early stage company, to a growth company, and finally, hopefully, a high quality, mature, successful business, there are different needs that people have, and how do we cater to these different needs? So the SmashUp came up as an idea from a survey that we ran in 2012 that we need to be specially focusing on the needs of aspiring entrepreneurs. And that's how we basically came about with the SmashUp idea. It's now in this 4th edition, growing from strength to strength, and we do hope that in the years as we follow, we will see the birth of several successful businesses here too. And finally, I think as we go through the day today, I think Lavin talked about the 4 S's, and I think it's extremely important for all of us to continue to speak, seek, share, and finally spark. I think this is really about all of you, making sure as to how is we as TiE help you do the 4 things, which is mentor, inspire, network, and educate. So that's really about TiE. I think Everstone as a company, we do have a bias towards larger businesses, but we actually also do something very interesting. We actually create platform companies. We have over the last 8 years built businesses from scratch. And one of the things that we've learned is never too late to start a business. So I see a lot of youngsters in the audience, but I do see a lot of gray hair like myself also in the audience, and some with receding hairlines. So look, it's never too late. You're never too old to become an entrepreneur. And we have supported people who've been 15, 20, 25 years working, building excellence, building success stories in their own professional lives, and then throwing it up and deciding to become an entrepreneur and backing them to create very large businesses. So we've done it in several sectors. We've built a high quality broadband internet business called Tikona. Tikona was a story created in late 2007, early 2008, where Mr. Prakash Bajpai, who's a very successful professional, built Reliance Telecommunications, came to us and said that we wanted to build a high quality broadband internet service provider. So in the last 5 years, we have helped him build a Wi-Fi based internet business. It required a lot of capital, but he had the guts and gumption to throw a very successful career and literally start a business from scratch. So a lot of such stories, they're not always success, but I think it's extremely important, I believe, to have 3 C's in your life. Conviction, capital, and competence. I think if you've got the 3 things along with you, I'm sure you'll make it successful in life. Thank you very much.